Welcome, dear viewers, to Couch Warrior TV on YouTube. I'm the Couch Warrior, and you are watching The Passage, a Skyrim SE Let's Play, featuring Ettien Jorel, the Altmer Ranger. So in the last couple episodes, we did just a ton of crafting stuff. And right now I am working on lightening my load here. So we're back at the fishing shack. And what I've done is I have basically offloaded all of my ingredients, offloaded all of my potions, and now I'm taking back selectively the items that I think I need to go adventuring. This works for me, it seems to help with the way that my brain works. Putting all the stuff into a container somewhere and then coming back and being very selective about picking from that inventory the things that I think I'm going to need. It helps me a lot. So that's what I have done. So it sort of forces me to leave behind the trash that is not required. So I'm coming back through here and just kind of picking very carefully the potions and poisons that I feel like I'm going to need for what I've got planned left. Okay, so I've got some paralysis, some damage health. I've gone through and grabbed things that are specifically, higher level healing potions, leaving behind all the small stuff. So this is pretty much it. And then as far as ingredients go, I've done the same thing. I've just gone through and kept any ingredients that have primarily to do with the potions I create most often and left the other stuff behind. I have also offloaded the apparel that is not part of the primary gear at this point. However, we've got some role-playing things to consider here. And mainly that is, we've returned. There's no secret that we've returned. We had an encounter with Maven in Riften. Clearly, she knows we're here. All right? So, I think that it would be probably most prudent for us to abandon this place. It sucks, but I think it's probably the right thing to do. So what we're going to do is take back anything that has to do with our old gear setup. And take that guard's helmet too. The Thieves Guild stuff, we're leaving it behind. All this other stuff, leaving it behind. Okay. Okay, Forsworn Bow. We're going to take Harpy. Nope, that wasn't Harpy. That was Mongrel. Harpy was a bow from a different character entirely. Okay, we need to take this sword as part of our disguise. I mean, so what I'm doing right now is we're going to leave this place behind, working on the assumption here that we're burning this bridge. We're never coming back to the fishing shack. The fishing shack is too dangerous, and we are going to let go everything that's in here. This is part of sort of the transformation, the life change, the the change in attitude, the change in facing, we are going to abandon what's here. And we're going to head out. We'll take some apples. That's it. Okay. Another thing we're going to do. Taking Angie's bow. Left behind in here are these dragon bones. That's our tally. 11 dragons we've killed so far, according to that tally. One more run through this to make sure we've got everything. I think there's something significant also about leaving this Thieves Guild stuff behind. As I think about it, the Thieves Guild stuff is something that we did because we had to, and we may still have to go back there, right? But it was a means to an end. And leaving that armor behind is, in a way, sort of also symbolic, I think. And we're going to leave the door wide open. Maven and her people can come in. They can take whatever they want. That phase is over. Okay. So we're moving on. But we do need to get some sleep. Look at. You know what that is? Yes! That is one of those mystical creatures. We just pleased Kine. You remember there was a mini quest that was started by Thunderchild? Periodically, we're going to see these creatures, or these totems of Kine. And if we can successfully hunt them, then we earn Kine's favor. That's what we just did right there. That's the reason that this wolf was glowing. Do we recover anything from the body? Well, a pelt. I'll take that. That's great. I've not seen one before. Okay, and we can see our ambush predator is becoming active now. If we stay motionless for 6 seconds, ambush predator kicks in. We're getting a nice fat archery bonus, which I'm pretty damn excited about. All right, let's get up here to our secret camp. All right. Now, what I don't recall is, did I set up any storage here? I don't think I did, and I think that's what I need to do now. So we're going to go with our old trick here. So let's find, I guess this is as good a place as any. So usually what I do is, we're going to spawn in one of the knapsacks. But in order to get it to kind of work reasonably well, I always kind of go into stealth mode here, and then I try to line myself up. It's going to bring the thing in at an odd angle, and so the more that you can be lined up to be sort of perpendicular to the ground or whatever, the better it seems to come in. Or I don't know, whatever. So let's do this. Help. Canap. All right. So I usually just go to the top and pick the one at the very top of the list. So we're going to do player dot place at me 300 8B 7B F a 1. Give me one of those. Did it work or not? I heard something. Ah, that's not the right knapsack, is it? Now I got a knapsack in my inventory. Which one is it that we did before? Damn it. Try it again. I thought I went to the top. Obviously I didn't. Oh, container. The top container. That's the one I want. So, player.placeAtMe. So you see that one at the top there? So 1722D. 1722D. Boom. Okay, now, there we go. See how it moves this aside? It's because our knapsack came in. That's what we want. The container. Okay, it's got some crap in it. So, here, now, we're going to offload into this all of our good old tried and true gear. This stuff right here. So, we're going to store that. We'll put a knapsack inside a knapsack, which will probably create a wrinkle in time, but that's okay. The leather bandolier, all these box pouches go with the old setup, the mercenary armor. Then also in that setup goes the steel boots and these archery gauntlet doomifagers. And, oh, the backpack. And I think that's it. We're still going to keep our fancy cloak because we're going to need that. All right. Anything else? We could keep Angie's bow in there for safekeeping, but I don't feel comfortable with that. I think we're going to hang on to her bow. All right. There we go. We did it. All right. So, yes. Abandoning the fisherman's shack was a necessity. And so the way that we abandon it, in the dead of night, leaving a whole bunch of valuable stuff there and the door wide open, that will, I think, send a message. That'll send a message to Maven. Her people will have been through it, I'm sure, before. They're going to go through it again. But the fact that the door is wide open, that is going to be kind of our signal to Maven to say, hey, this is over. We're gone. We're not coming back there again. So it was a great home. Love it to death. But we have to kiss it goodbye out of necessity now. So it is what it is. Now, what do we do next? Well, there are a number of things on our agenda, but first and foremost, what we have to do is we have to send this message to Maven that we were talking about. So, let's do a time check. Okay. We've got time, so let's go. I will talk as we travel, because we need to get moving. Hey, you. Will you listen to me now, I wonder? Any chance you'll listen to me? Okay, are you going to follow me or are you going to stay? Because I kind of want you to... You got to stay. No, you got to stay. Okay, let's do a quick save here. And we'll do a quick reload and see if we can get Garm unglitched. Because I want her to wait. I don't want her to... She can't come with on this mission. Okay, you're staying now, right? Good. Good. Good girl. Yeah? Perfect. All right. So she's going to guard our camp. All right, so we need to send this message to Maven. Let her know that she's vulnerable. That is how we're going to establish with her that we're on this equal footing where that's concerned. And once we have established that, the playing field has been leveled, Maven, and we're not going to put up with your shit anymore, then we open the door for a negotiation. So we're going to start by sending a message to her that letting her know in no uncertain terms that we can threaten her family, we can take action against her family anytime that we want to. So in order to do this, we're going to use some of our previously established infiltration techniques. We're going to sneak into the city. Furthermore, we are going to sneak into her home. We're going to sneak into the prison. We got a lot of work to do. Okay, so the one thing that we know we're going to need for sure is let's select our powers. And we are going to need instincts. That is going to be important. Now let's look under apparel and make sure we've got the correct necklaces and rings selected, which we don't. Ring of recuperation. Ring of rejuvenation. Now we're going to put on our guard's armor. Guard's helmet. Okay. And let's see, we've got Nightfall as kind of our special disguise weapon. Leather backpack. Yep, we can get by without that, which is good, because that would kind of give us away. I think the boots are okay. The vial holder is probably a bit much. Corrosis would be a bit much. Necklaces are fine. What else? I think that's it. All right. Let's check ourselves out here. Make sure we're doing okay disguise-wise. Yeah, I think that's fine. Our gloves are a little bit different. But that's okay. I mean, it's nobody's business how we spend our paycheck. All right. Let's get in there. Okay. First stop is the prison. We're doing the prison first because after the prison, we're going to have to go through the guards' barracks. And we don't want to be changing outfits more than once. Okay, let's try to avoid conversation with this guard.
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one. That better not be true.
Holy hell. Good God. Emeralds are good. Gold is good. Lockpicks are useful. Silver ingots are heavy. No, thank you. That poor bastard ran into it. Look at, there's more arrows in the railing here. Wow. These guys need to train more. Okay, so we're going to break into the prison here. We're going to infiltrate the prison, and we're going to send a message that we can get at Sibby anytime we want. Hopefully we can make this work. Fingers crossed.
To wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thum be taught, like any skill?
I know. I have no idea. Okay. Okay, let's scope this situation. There's Sibby right there. Okay, I've got a plan. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're going to burn an invisibility potion. Here we go. We're going to pickpocket Sibby. Oh boy, what are my chances here? I want to plant something on him. A Deathhound collar is what I want to plant on him. Let's try it. 43% is pretty bad. Quick. Potion. Invisibility. We did it. Now let's get out of here. All right, we did it. You got that? Now, if you remember, when we went back to the fisherman's shack, we had exactly 4 Deathhound collars in our inventory there. I grabbed all 4, and we're going to plant a Deathhound collar on every single member of the Blackbriar family. Huh? Pretty poetic, huh? Had exactly the number I needed. Okay, now the next step is through the barracks, up onto the wall,
Like me, eh?
over the roof.
Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Yeah. All right. This is a well-tested path for us. A known quantity. Ettien is, level 40. Tons of experience. He's been playing this game with people for a long time now. And I feel like, the experience is paying off, right? Words and philosophy. Ooh, I didn't have that. Thank you. I'm just going to go out and make sure this door is locked. All right, we did it. Now, let's get to our little perch over here. Now we change up our gear. So, apparel. There's an archer. Hood. Black mask. Weapons. Ebony arrows. Bow. Nightfall sword. Done. Apparel. So, let's see. Leather backpack. Croesus. We had that stuff equipped. Oh, what the hell? Let's go full on. Let's go full on creep, huh? Let's do it. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do here, which is another role play thing. It's symbolic, I guess. Is I'm going to. I think I'm going to abandon this Riften guard outfit. Let's take back that sword. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stash it in here. It's not necessarily about wanting to get rid of the weight. It's about sort of leaving a chapter behind in a way, I think. All right, this is a hard jump now. Sometimes this gets hosed up. All right, so that. And up on that. Okay, now we're good. Hold. There he is. Alright, Lost Tongue Overlook. Remember that. That's what they said. Okay, let's do this. This was a little bit of a struggle last time, but we'll get it. You just kind of move along here, and you gotta keep jumping, changing direction. It happens eventually. Sometimes you got to get a little closer to the edge than you'd like, like that. Where you come like really close, but once the jumping starts, you got to stay on that jump button, and you'll get there. All right, we've done it. So I'm coming down the side a little bit here. Boom. Infiltration. Boom. Ooh, she changed the locks. That was smart. Close. So much better at lock picking than we were. Here we go. Okay, this is Maven's room. She's last on our list. Okay, now, I don't feel inclined to leave my messages with these guys. I don't feel like I have to pickpocket them in this case. So I'm going to drop it. Can't miss that. Okay, now we got to go get that. The daughter. She's down here. There she is. Ooh. Okay. The reason that I felt like I needed to do the pickpocket thing with Sibby was because he's in a jail cell. I mean, if I were to just drop it, I'd be dropping it outside the jail cell, and it's not much of a message. So, but here, these people, they're going to wake up and find this crazy-looking dog collar right in the middle of the floor. All right, Maven. Tell us your secrets. Tell us your secrets, Maven. Yes, there it is. Astrid. I thought your people were supposed to be reliable. I've performed the Black Sacrament. I've paid the proper penance. And I've waited patiently for results. If you can't handle a simple assassination, I'll find someone who can. I want this contract handled, and I want it handled immediately. Maven Blackbriar. Maybe Maven was responsible for the assassin that came after us. Assuming that that letter pertains to us, there's no guarantee that it does, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, just logically. But who knows? Maybe she has some other agenda. All right. Now, to the matron. Here we go. Nothing new here. That must be the key for the secret room downstairs where she does her nastiness. Prolonged invisibility. Huh. You sneaky wench. Interesting that she would have that, right? That indicates that she takes a hands-on approach to her spying. Glass dagger. Let's see what our chances would be if we tried to put this on her. 43%. Still don't like it. Alright. She gets the same treatment as everyone else then. Okay, our last caller. Message sent. Now, the next time that Maven hears from us, it's going to be a letter basically laying out the details of a date, time, and location in which we are going to meet to have our negotiation. For now, we just need to let this marinate. We've sent a very strong message. Everyone in her family is going to wake up when they start talking to each other and realize they've all had this experience. There's no doubt what a dog collar means. So, we'll let that sink in for a bit, and then Ettien is going to make the offer. He's going to make the gesture and set up the meeting. That's the plan. I'm going to go invisible. Okay. And this is purely so we can make our drop and be concealed. We don't need any guards seeing us fly by. Book it. Okay, let's go back this way. Boom. I would call that a very successful mission. Had exactly the number of callers we needed, had exactly the number of invisibility potions we required. So, that is done. Now, as I said before, our objective now is to just allow that to sink in for her. So, what does the Hound do? Well, he waits for that. I think what we do is we're going to go down and find this. We're gonna track down this dragon. So, the guard mentioned a location which is over in this area, but I know that there's more than one dragon roost over there. So, we're going to go dragon hunting. we got some moderate tiredness going on and all this kind of stuff. So eat our potato chips. So what we're going to do is get ourselves kind of in the right general vicinity. Then we'll set up a camp, get some rest, and prepare the right way for a battle with what I presume is going to be an ancient dragon. Seems to always be the case. Well, that could not have gone any better. I always think it's funny, kind of ironic how things work out. I had saved those dog collars from previous missions, not really knowing what I was going to do with them. I just felt compelled to save them because they were dog collars. I hear you. So it was sort of funny when it occurred to me that that would be a great way to send a message. I went and looked at my inventory and I was thinking I need 3 dog collars, 3 dog collars. Is he coming to me? He is. Okay, let's get in some trees. We're going to need the cover. Where are you? Hold that thought, people. God, this dragon is toying with me, man. He comes and goes. He's gone now. Man. But yeah, so I thought, oh, please let me have 3 dog collars. And then I saw that I had 4. And I'm like, well, I can't think of a good reason not to drop a dog collar on Maven as well. So that's what we did. Just worked out. Worked out. All right, so when we made our escape from Blackbriar Lodge, we had Curway and Vantis in tow, and we came by a route that took us past a dragon wall, a word wall. We're going to find that location again. We passed it, but we didn't investigate it because we didn't really have time to do that. What's going on up here now? Oh, it's a vigilant. You do something. I'm not doing anything. I don't know what's going on here. So we're going to investigate this one first. I don't know if it's Lost Tongue Overlook. Maybe it is. There's 2 in this area, and I mix them up all the time. But one of them is quite a bit further west. So if you remember when we made our harrowing trek away from the lodge, we came to a spot in the woods where there was a burning wagon. I want to say it's over in this area somewhere, but I may be slightly off. Let me get my bearings here. Yeah, this is right. So we're going to investigate this one first. I'm not sure if this is the dragon specifically that the guard said was haunting the place, because I just, like I said, I can never remember the names. This may not even be the one I was thinking of. See, there's a dragon somewhere near here. All right, I'm going to double check and make sure that I still have instincts. Yes. Can't be too careful. But my thinking is that, you know, what better way for Ettien to kill time? Well, he waits for his message to the Blackbriars to sink in than to hunt dragons in this area. If we were to quickly take a look at our shouts as well, we've got 5 dragon souls. Now remember, at the start we had 3 extra dragon souls, but by completing these quests, by doing the leap of faith, we pleased Kyne, and she awarded us with an extra soul. By killing one of these creatures that she's asked us to hunt, we acquired another dragon soul and gained more favor. So, I mean, all this is really great. So let's unlock some things. See what we've got. Dismay. Dragon Aspect, Frost Breath, that could be handy. Slow Time, Phantom Decoy. Well, a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, we're on the right track now. Okay, that plume of smoke is from our wagon. Yep. That's our burning cart. Here is our stairway. Let's go get us a dragon, shall we? All right, deep breath. Look at that. It's a trap. Can I hit it from here? Get it? Got it. All right. Gotcha. Rolled right to me. Perfect. Okay. Ebony arrow. Now, let's think this through. As we always do in these situations, we don't know if it's going to be frost or fire. So I'm going to hold off there. We got Fortify Marksman we can do on our opening shot, as well as our slow poison. Why not do the slow poison that also does damage? Now, we don't have our Dragon Killer arrow. We lost our one Daedric arrow. Weren't able to recover it, but that's okay. So, we've got the poison done. We're going to save the Marksman potion until we're absolutely sure we've got a shot to take. Because we want that to last as long as we can make it last. Oh, look at him. Right there. I just want to get up to the lip here. Okay, that ought to be pretty good. Now, this is not great. We're going to have to use these pillars for cover. It's the only cover that we're going to have. So we're going to have to be really mobile. So we're going to be moving around the pillars to save ourselves from breath weapon attacks. And as of yet, we still don't know what the attack's going to be. So Fortify Marksman, we've got 44%, which I think is much better than our True Shot, right? Yeah, 20%. So, Fortify Marksman, we're going to take that. That's going to give us this 44% bonus. Then we're going to sit tight. We're going to wait the 6 seconds we need to take our shot. That's going to give us our Ambush Predator bonus as well. So, let's do this. Wait for the Ambush Predator signal. Not getting it. Not getting it. Gotcha. He's an agent. Get him that second shot. Get to cover. Whoa! We did for him in the first shot. It was enough to bring him down. Alright. He's going to come our way. So... Cover, cover, cover. Man, whoa. All right, we gotta hit him with something here. Marksman again. We're not gonna take any chances. Damage health. I don't want to hit him with the slow again. I don't think he seems to be still under the effects of that. So. No, let's do the virulent poison. That's going to give us twice as much damage as we would do with our own potions. I see you. Here he comes again. Whoa. Oh, got him on the slide.
It takes a strong
Damn
will
it.
to command the dragon's soul.
You son of a bitch.
You aren't as powerful as you think.
Yeah, I got Kine on my side, you bastard.
I grow ever stronger.
You're on my list, bitch. That was a pretty amazing dragon kill, though. An ancient dragon. We brought him down to, I think, more than half health with that opening shot. That was great. Miraak is a problem. He's a problem. But we grow in power as well. And, as I've said before... Ooh, more dismay. There is nothing right now that is going to take priority for Ettien over the idea of getting his family safe. So, most important thing is this deal we're into right now with the Thalmor. We got to see this through. So, Miraak is, he's a nice to have, right? But the stuff that Miraak is doing right now, he's doing to us specifically. He's not threatening our family. He's not threatening Kerway or Vantis. He's not threatening Angie, right? There's a big threat to those people coming from the Thalmor. So in Etienne's book, they have to be dealt with first. Miraak, if he were to take care of Miraak, he would be taking care of a problem that was specifically to benefit him. And where his sister, his family has been concerned, since the very beginning, he's had kind of a selfless attitude, and that's still who he is. So as frustrating as it is that Miraak is stealing dragon souls from us, we're not going to go after Miraak until we've fulfilled our obligations to Kerway and her husband, and Angie, frankly. So the other thing that Miraak does not realize is that we do have a leg up on him. We do have another way to acquire dragon souls through our relationship with Kyne that he doesn't have. We're literally touched by Kyne, which is not something he can say. And the thing that he also does not understand is that this interesting relationship we have with the goddess is allowing us access to shouts that he's never seen before. So there's going to come a time when we have that encounter, and in all likelihood, we're going to be hitting Miraak with dragon shouts that he's never encountered in his life, which is going to be our ace in the hole, our surprise for him. So, all right, I'm going to do a quick map check because I just want to confirm. Yeah, that's Lost Tongue Overlook. Okay, there is somewhere over in here. There's another dragon in this area. Might be worth going to investigate that as well. So yeah, this is the trail that we descended before when we were making our escape. So things are starting to look somewhat familiar at this point. I really am enjoying the way Ettien is evolving as a character. And who's to say? I mean, this book in his story is coming to a conclusion, but what might be in book 2? Perhaps a battle with Miraak is what we see in the next volume of the passage. Rain. Yay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of another episode. I want to thank you for watching all of these. I want to thank you for your patronage to my channel. In the next episode, I believe that we will continue to hunt dragons in this area. I think we will look for other opportunities to help the people of Skyrim, and then I think we will be prepared to make our final offer to Maven. So I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you next time.